distract them as much as possible.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you have a green arrow, then you're responsible for moving at the correct pace. If you have red, then you're allowed to be.
Yeah, but like what we're doing now isn't really like a pace. Like we're just like baiting as many pools as we dare, like in the same spot, and then like everyone's just jumping and like it's chaos on the other side. So the other side is like kind of messed up every time. Like we're not like slow creeping, and like at least for me, like I'm super vulnerable to like downtime. So sometimes it's just fucked.
So on those specifically, isn't it so that you can see from the animation there's the like meteor falling into the swirly, and that's when it does the damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So like if we just like take that as our focal point, where actually when you're looking at the mechanic itself, it falls super slow, and you have ages. But if you just see a swirly on the ground, like your like natural reaction is to panic and move. So just being aware of how the mechanic actually works, I think might be quite helpful there.
I've watched a few kill bids, and a lot of the range, like you say, non-havers go forward, and havers just go step, stop, step, stop, step, and it's done. You don't have to like run. You can all go in a clump quite slowly.
I mean, that makes sense. And if for some range it's more convenient to take a couple more steps and then stop, but there's all the space in the world for the havers. They can go. You know, they've got the entire arc of all the room to play with. There's no issue with space for the ranged havers. It's just basically making sure that there's room for the melee and room for the ranged not havers.
Please on free move.
Touching.
Yeah, it's taking me forever to get this.
You're gonna stack better than ranged. Almost out of stacking after this dodge.
Melee move. Yeah, that was a bit.
Yeah, let's go again.
Where did that one come from in melee? Like,
Yeah, I didn't see anyone. It was weird. I don't know
like,
how it
yeah,
went.
exactly. I was sure there was nobody there. We were all stacked.
Could we also get the first swally in melee, if we can? Because it's quite far out.
Yeah,
Like around here, where it was last time.
Originally we had the boss like stay in range a little bit, but yeah, we can move the yellow one forward.
Thank you.
Range start here. Yeah, I don't know, there seems to be some rogue swirlies just appearing out of nowhere.
They're not the ultimates.
I didn't have. I got the red arrow, so I stepped forward, and then a swirly appeared in front of me, in front of the melee. The path they're gonna take. It's just so fucking weird. But there was no one there. There was nobody there.
Exactly. I had red arrows also. I ran a bit forward, but it spawned like in front of me. It wasn't even on me that it would be like the cover was incorrect or something. It was like in front of me. So
Yeah,
yeah,
really
I
strange.
don't know.
That seems different. Well, I guess we just gotta feel it out. It seems like the wait and go strat doesn't seem to work for me anymore, but the random swirly is appearing out of nowhere.
Range, so you're really pixel stacked as well. No reason to pre-move or anything.
So yep, you see how we're on the star marker to start with. That's every single ranged, without a single exception. Stacked on it, including ranged healers, just druids. Ready to move. Move. I'll keep this blood with this purple. Dodge. And ultimate now.
Let it move. Let it move.
Okay, range reassemble at orange. Dodge. One extra pull. Just soak them after these swirlies. This is a nice timing. And dodge. And ultimate now.
Watch your health here.
Yeah, unlucky. Wipe it up.
Rip.
So I think what it is with those rogue swirlies is the flame ad when it's alive just spits out random fire swirlies. Not even necessarily the ultimate, just in general. Just spits out random fire swirlies.
It's like 5 or 6 of them, right? Like flying
Yeah.
from him.
Yeah, it definitely does. I saw a bunch of them between the range and the melee where there was no one.
So it's based on it's the tank frontal that like makes them spawn it. But I don't think it spawns like near the frontal area. I think it just like spits it out around the ad. Pretty sure what we're supposed to do about that. Other than dodge it. But I think it's especially confusing because those swirlies, I think, are way quicker landing than the ultimate ones. But at the same time, no, that's not even. Oh no, yeah, that's death. Yeah, it's a one shot. So it's not that much damage. No, it definitely is. Oh, just got to keep playing well. So range to make sure that we stack. The more stacked those pools are, the easier everything is. Until the fire red is dead, the range should be almost permanently stacked outside of the automat. The more stacked we are, the better. If you can be identified, then you're too far out. Needs to be one big clump of names and bodies.
What's fronted?
Dodge the swirlies now. So we're going to dodging, and then afterwards we're going to reassemble on purple. Dodge now. And then reassemble on purple. Dodge. But now. Okay, range reassembler orange. Next, soak in the pools. Nice. Dodge. And these two incarnage next.
Oh, we've got a metric box on. We just have to. Oh.
Play it as you can.
What's your health here?
Your health here. Jinx. Dodge the swirlies. Range can be in melee now, be in the barrier. Dodge.
One more tick. Slip here.
Nice. The storm edge. And with this dance, we're going to kite inwards. Just watch that pool on the way out there. Kiting inwards. Do the 6. More soak, man. Nice. Now we're doing the kiting outwards. Make sure range are in a good melee's healers are in a good position to bake. Nice. Finish the Thunder Ad. It's got to be dead about nowish. Fighting back inwards on this dance. Nice. It's enraging in about 3 seconds, so tank get ready to kite. Nice. Zap, zap,
Oh.
zap. Oh, lucky. 1 inch away.
One more. Yeah.
What happened there with the last puddles before the intermission? Still like the whole boss was surrounded by all the swirlies.
Wasn't that just the ad spotties we talked about earlier?
Oh, the ad was dead.
Ad was dead. Just before.
Was it pool or swirlies?
Swirlies. Like,
Swirlies, I think.
it was completely surrounded by, like, all the way to the other side.
But is that just the ones where he like sends out the 4 directions of swirlies?
No.
No, it was in a
fall from the sky things.
Yeah, it was in a half circle.
Oh, do you mean at the end of the intermission?
Just before the intermission.
Oh, I don't know. One from the sky. There shouldn't be a carnage there. We don't get one.
No, it was like as we got the carnage.
It
we
was
had
the regular
super
old
sad
after
ones.
the ad dies.
Again.
I'm just looking at it on the stream, see if I can see what's going on.
Oh, well, luckily it's 1:30, so we have 5 minutes to have a look through it.
So there is a small group of ranged baiting just in front of the puddles. That could be causing them to spawn just behind the walls to the left foot. That's the only thing I can see, otherwise that's fine.
There's like no scenario you are in front of swirlies or the puddles like ideally, right?
Yeah.
Just take my games, Cruzier. Hey, breakover. Did any sleuths manage to work out what happened? Were range too close? Or?
There was a group arranged in front of the little whirlpool spots, but it didn't look like anyone actually had the debuff, so I couldn't figure it out.
Range.
Like there was no one running the wrong direction that seemed to be.
I wonder if that ability is like preemptive with the placement, like it registers movement to a direction, so that it spawns the next one, like where you're headed.
No, it's just sporadically places it around you.
I don't know.
Files or flask, as MIT calls it, whatever that means. Nice to see that no one's ambitious enough to use corrupting rage, because that will not work well for you in this particular fight.
Are we good to go?
If Sexy is ready, then yes.
I am not.
Are you ready now?
Yeah.
Cool. Now it's ready, so it should be good to go.
I didn't know Robin was ready.
Watch the pause. Watch this shit, and then reassemble it purple. Dodge. That's the ultimate.
Melee move. Melee move.
Range reassemble it orange. See umbrella. Dodge. Nice corrections. Dodging and then soaking. Dodge. And ultimate. And those two need soaking.
Melee move.
Oh, yes.
Melee move.
Dodge. Practice the timing and then we can wipe. So practice the tank timing. Looks good. Nice job, tanks. Now you can stand in pool and die. That's your reward. I think ideally we'd kill that flame mad like literally 1 second quicker than that, but it is what it is. It's not the worst still if we have to soak those. Did something happen with the melee swirlies or?
No, we just died to the AoE.
One swirly, one to damage, yeah. Make sure that when we move forward range, there's with a safe ultimate that we remember that melee are sometimes going to come round and there might be a swordie there, so you may have to dodge at the end. Okay, let's stack perfectly on start. Let's make sure they're not standing out. Okay, restack on purple. Make sure we're stacked. Baddie will be marked with moon. Range restack at orange. Now after these swirlies we soak. Nice. Dodge. And ideally the other be dead before these land.
Move. Yeah, we had shit right ahead of us that time too.
Right, let's just try this again. Attack timing. I'm just going to test for the fire on the boss. There's nothing, right? Nice, this is clean. We got the timing perfect.
Keep going
Nice.
or
Yeah, keep going, if I get blow. We can do this. We can do this. Have a res in 2 minutes. Get out with that lethal current. And kite inwards. Just send all the damage into the lightning adder. Kiting inwards now. No need to zoom. Undo the 6. And kiting outwards again. Right, I guess just die. What have we learned? You're not standing where the ad spawns, I guess. Or you'll be murdered.
We had the frontal aimed so that like the melee stack got hit. And I think that's what caught Tucci and Banco and
yeah, if possible, I don't know if you're doing it already, but like try to aim it where the melee began their little run, because I don't think anyone will end up there. So like
this wasn't even the ultimate, right? This was literally just like one of the early
frontal.
frontals was just aimed wrong, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't just a mistake.
Or we were slightly ahead. I don't know. Did not like.
yeah, but it's always gonna help if it's like as far to where we began as possible. If it's not already being like.
This is like early on though, like before the ultimate, not even the ultimate, just like random hit in the boss time.
No. I mean, those are like easy enough to see.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like it was a small one-time mistake. Nothing to worry about. Then we're having a couple of deaths just ticking out at the end of that phase. Do you think we need to shift and cooldowns around, or are we good?
I've already done it. Already shifted.
Oh, okay, is that on the note already? Cool.
No, I'll update the note.
Okay.
It's one of my own that I'm shifting.
Yep.
Can
So
it
make sure we're
just-
stacked range. Make sure we're stacked. And dodge. And dodge. And then slowly restack it purple. No hurry. Make sure you get that.
Back, completely stacked. There's a moonkin out.
Stack it purple. And dodge. It's a good stack. And ultimate.
Melee move.
Sorry, scared.
Nice. Range now reassemble towards orange. Okay, we need to better than that. And dodge the swirlies, then soak. Nice. Add stead in a good time, that's really nice. What now? One more tick. It's good. Oh, didn't get the stack. Maybe we get lucky. See our spawning. We did not get lucky. We may die in fire. Congrats on the extra purple spawning. So you see how that one on the three closest targets? That's the... I guess you can test it if you're alive tanks. See if it goes on you as well. But... No, so it's going to be a little while before we get them, I think.
What's it called?
It was Ground Shatter, is what Hydra said it was.
I think it's
What-
coming
hold
in
on,
stack
big wigs.
bombs.
Well, we've got tanks. So they call it bombs, yeah, on
Yeah.
big wigs.
Okay. So on the second one of those, when we get the Earth Elemental, I have to be close.
So it'll be on the not the second one of those. It might be the second, but it's during the second Frost Ultimate.
Ah, right, yeah.
So you know the one where we have not ultimate, sorry, the Frost Circle Storm thing where we have to stand next to the Frost guy.
That Frost sucks.
Not the soaks, but like you remember during the normal heroic version of the intermission, there's a storm where you just have to stand next to the Frost guy, and I said, "Hey, everyone, get out of the circle!" when it was the opposite of that.
Ah, right.
So yeah, it's that mechanic. You have to get in and out, or out and in quick. Check your repair status. I think I saw on red one.
Do we have one up for? I don't see it.
You can have one. Okay.
I've made an edit on the sheet, but I don't know how quickly it will load, and I don't want to obviously fuck around with it. We can do it in the break if you want. I know the timing.
Is it just your one that's changed?
Yeah, it's just me because I had like a really dry him in the first phase, but now it's like much more potent.
Sounds
Bro,
good.
it's that in the break. Come on.
Root. Okay, let's range, make sure we're stacked on star. And I guess melee also stacked on their version of star. Make sure you restack on star, there's a moonkin out. Move. And dodge. And then we can start to restack at purple. Dodge. Ultimate now.
Melee move.
Range reassemble, orange. Real quick. Very nice. Dodge. Dodge then soak.
It's alright if we stack a bit more here, just makes it easier to put my rune.
And dodge, and then it's ultimate now. These might be activated pools. We'll see. Dodge, ultimate. Yeah, I'll soak them after.
Melee move.
Perfect. Okay, let's get on the lightning ad fast. Healers, don't be too far away. Let's slowly kite inwards with this dance. Remember, it's with further array range, so don't cut off the melee too much. I need to get to the middle, so healers, make sure you're in the middle now. Yeah, you need to be faster than that. Now we've got to get these soaks. And ultimate, kiting back out. Just throw random kicks on those bolts, that will keep us alive better. We're here, still hitting the lightning ad. Still hitting the lightning ad. Shouldn't be any melee in the other one. Should be dead now, and this dance we're kiting back towards the middle, which we shouldn't already be in, but it's fine. Just dodge for now, just dodge for now. Nice. We might gain rage, one tick. Nice. Now we're on the boss. Perfect. Less perfect, but we can res in 30. Next up is donuts. Here come the donuts. Dodge. Next up is going to be add donuts. After the swirlies. Here it is, dodge. We want to main focus the ad now. Main target the ad this time. Somewhat. Cleave from the ad. And move the ad out soon. About 2. Move it out now. Dodging the boss, then moving into the ads. So dodge the boss. Move in. Ads coming. Dodge. Move in. Doesn't need to be quite that far, but yeah, watch front. Good, good moving up. That looks like our best pull yet. Don't know if it was percent wise, but it felt like it was cleaning. Well, hygiene wise.
See, that was a bit too far there.
Yeah, we don't need it quite that far, just so we've got like a little bit of room. Maybe 10, 15 yards. Good enough.
The storm ad being in a shit spot in the exhibition was my fault. I soaked and I didn't move back in because I'm an idiot.
yeah, I think it was fucked from, well, 3 basically. It jumped on a melee healer when it was basically tanked over spawned, which, you know, it happens. Then we've just got to make sure the rest of the healers are, for the next one, in the middle of the room where it should be. At the end of that Searing Carnage. So position-wise, the ad, which is basically the healer's responsibility, is first one, I guess, where I'm jumping around somewhere around here. It's not the biggest deal, but if it's around this area, that's good. Second one needs to be in the middle of the room. That's important. And then the third one should be with the ultimate. It should just be kited out a bit. So I guess back to roughly where the first one was. But that's again not that big of a deal.
One small thing with the lightning ad, when it jumps to a healer, like maybe wait a few seconds before you jump into melee again so that I can take the living current out. So it fixates the closest player, so I need to be that guy.
I think it's all range that took it this pull, so it's just range not moving from where the healer was.
Yep.
Are you ready, baby?
Yeah,
Or is it not on the...
Yeah, I was doing a recur. I'm ready.
So range, make sure we're perfectly stacked on start. Stay stacked on start. Ready to move. Move. Dodge. And then we can creep back to purple. This one's a slow creep, no hurry. So you're on purple about now. Dodge. Ultimate now.
Melee move.
Range to orange, range to orange, range to orange. Quick. Very good, perfect. Now we're dodging swirlies into soak. Very nice. That's a perfect time to kill that. Ultimate now.
Melee move twice. What's the point?
Nice. Perfect timing. Just remember healers, your positioning matters here. This when you stay sort of like towards the edge of the middle or the edge, it's fine. That's perfect. Get away from the edge. Okay, just make sure you get out with it. Watch your health. Now we're going to be kiting the dance inwards towards the middle, and healers, make sure that you're in the middle of the room by the time the next jump happens. Here it comes. Okay, straight away it's going to be soaks now. Good bait, really nice. Soaks coming now. And Serene Ultimate after this. Nice, kiting it outward, kiting it back to outside. Yeah. Good bait. Finishing the lightning ad. Try to get random kicks on the dogs. Very nice. There's going to be another dance. Kite this one back to the middle. Perfect. And we dodge the enrage with. That's really nice.
Watch the front up.
Very nice. Again, I'll be behind the boss. For healing, get ready to dodge the first donut after that.
They don't want this at focused or boss and cleave?
Boss mainly, we can finish it if we need to.
Okay.
Dodging donuts now. And soon it'll be the ad doing the donuts on its own as well. So another set. Here it is, all the same. Just step out. Step in. Dodge these swirlies. See after that in 3 seconds. No, not him. It's Exio. Don't take. Okay, let's take the ad out just like 10 yards or so. Now it's going to be double donuts, so move out from the boss. Prance forward, dodge the ad one. Shimmy right. That's the dance. And then the ad should be dead in about 20 seconds. Obviously we're all dead here, but just for a reference, I think it's about 20 seconds from now. We want it before the next set of donuts is the target. But I think we're on pace for that. If we have to switch to it for a few seconds, we have to switch to it. It's not the biggest deal. But with, you know, random efficiencies that just come with playing the boss, I think we've got that ad down. Then after this, it's basically just one intermission, which is a bit technical.
Does anyone have haste enchant?
On ring or what?
Yeah, ring. Thank you. Do you have one more?
Trying to hit a breakpoint or
Did
something.
you want
man.
2, sorry?
Yeah. I mean, it's possible, but like
Health stones, please.
The range, make sure we're perfectly stacked on start. We don't move for the swirly. It doesn't do shit. You only move for the stacked swirlies. Make sure we stacked range. It's not stacked. Dodge now. Dodge now. To stack better than that is lucky there, but you're not always going to be lucky. Range be stacked. Dodge. Ultimate now.
Melee move.
After this ultimate, step back to orange. Orange now. Dodge. It's stacking. Dodge these swirlies, then we soak. More pulls. It's mainly soaking, we'll find out. Ultimate coming now. They do or soak them after. You know, it's just staying alive. Dodging swirlies. Perfect. You remember healers, your positioning matters here. Focusing on 100. The Sovereign just want where it kind of where it is now. Good. Now it's going to be the dance. We kite this dance to the middle, then range 2 soak straight away. Okay. And soak's coming now. Here's bait. Perfect bait. And the soak's coming next. Nice. Now we dance them back up. You can have random kicks on bolts and finish the lightning up now. Needs to be dead about now. Okay. Do a good dance, watch out. We'd like to finish in the middle, but just do what we can to dodge in a slightly weird spot. It's enraging in like 8-ish seconds. But I think so we're going to beat that. Very nice. Let me in front of the boss. We got 1 stack of evil, but I think it's okay. Oh no, that's perfect. Sorry, I'm stupid. It's fine. Keep going. We've got donuts going now. Because of donuts from the boss. Watch it. And in, Sierra Miller. Rebuff. New dodge. New donuts. New donuts. Come from the ad. Step in. Watch the swirlies. Ads spawning now.
The swirlies are bigger than they appear.
Yep, can confirm.
Fine. Give us out. Coming now. Okay, now it's the double dance, so we're going to move out of the boss. Now move in. Now move away from the ad. Get ready to move in. Now move in. Perfect. Need the ad dead in about 20 seconds. We have to hard switch to it now, it's quite high. What we'd like to dodge is these next set of quakes coming now. Yeah, this one. But it's 20%. We can find it.
Middle, boss respawning in 10.
we could have for that second dance the edge just like slightly closer, so we don't have to move quite as far to get inside after it's on the dance. Be perfect. Doing that, just make sure we're careful of the dance. It's same as on heroic, but with the second one, you get, well, 2. The only time we want to beat with that ad is basically just beat that enrage. But even if we don't beat the enrage, it's not the end of the world. Hey, enrage, make sure you stack to star. Make sure we're perfectly stacked. Get ready to move. Move. Now we're dodging spellies. Then we creep back to purple. Don't hurry this one, just quick make sure you're back in about 3 seconds. And dodge. What's happened now?
Melee move.
And we can die. Is there anything interesting about that, or just, die standing ship? Thanks, Paul.
Yeah.
Cool. No worries. Is Valkyrie reset?
No. I guess I'll just swap to Frosty Swivel or some shit. I'm ready.
Range, make sure we're stacked. Start. Dodge. Dodging swirlies, then moving back to purple. Dodge swirlies. Then creep back to purple. No hurry for this one. Just do your deeps. Try to be on purple soon. Stack up perfectly. And dodge. Ultimate coming now.
Melee move. Oh, there's.
Okay, range restack at orange. Now. Perfect. Now we're dodging swirlies, then we'll be soaking after. Perfect. But now. When it's safe within CR. Just watch your health. Nice job. Rebuffs, please. New verse buff. Here, just make sure you position well. Perfect. Now for the next one here, let's make sure that you're in the middle at the end of the dance. So dancing, creeping to the middle. Very nice. Soaks coming in now ranged. No, very nice. Now we're dancing back out. Here, let's try to position well. Dancing back out. That's really nice. That's good job. Now we need to finish the lightning head seal. Nice. One more dance. Use it to get back to the middle. Very nice. Then be in front of the boss. Perfect job with the movement. Now we're stacking behind the boss, just for healing. Donuts coming soon. Donuts in 3. I'm doing max sleep here. Donuts. And in. And donuts again. Get out. And in. Watch those swirlies, they're quite big.
Also,
Okay, next up is going to be double donuts. That's a good position for ad, that's perfect. So we do the double donuts now, get out from boss. Get in. Get out from ad. Get in and switch to the ad now, focus the ad. Finish it off.
it's on the other guy.
Finish his head off now. Very nice, and here's where the damage is going to start hurting a lot.
Yeah, before this, it was just gravy.
Yep.
You get the debuff, hell spot. Spawnish now.
There's going to be quakes now. Step out. Step in. Top the raid. I explicitly said top the raid.
Yeah, when the Weakora says health pot, that you need to health pot if you get that debuff, because you will basically be one shot by the next two.
Can we practice the? Oh shit! It's those bombs are the ones we take out, right?
So those you just want to take those first ones as far as you can.
It's
This
this
is the quick
frosted, right?
Yeah, already the
Should be
first one.
months. Oh, sorry. So now we're going to get these. We'd have an 8 and 8 soak. So actually, we wouldn't immunity those. Would
Oh, if I get the first one, I don't clock it.
No. So if we get this Tempest,
Okay.
we get it with the Tempest, and it's actually the first Tempest apparently you have to fuck off with. So this is the bait. So yeah, sorry, Hagar is actually the second set of Earth. I misunderstood the.
Okay.
Good. So yeah, basically during that Tempest, you 3 have to be the closest to the Earth ad. Then the second one, this should only go on. The second soaks, frost soaks, should only go on immunities.
Right. Okay. But
Okay.
like, the idea is we're all stacked, and then 3 guys take it out, and then because we have like personals, then it's fine.
Your personals, and you can get it back in fast. So you go out at the last second and get back in ASAP.
Yep.
So for warrior, for example, it's leap charge. For rogue, it's faint. grapple, sprint, or whatever. And for you, it's, I don't know, backflip, fur rush or something. Yeah, you don't have to go those ones far, you just have to not die while dropping them outside.
Regarding the soaking corpse, if the like immunity assigned people get a first, we just soak it with the group, or do we like go out and immune?
Yes,
Soak with the
we
group.
soak it with
Okay.
the group. Because if you're immune to it, then the second one, which is scarier, can go on anyone, and that would be bad. You need to make sure that you're soaking one of the frost ultimates so that you get a debuff that says you can't soak it. Which means that we are forcing, in the same way as we did on lasagna, the second set of soaks onto immunities.
Alrighty.
There's a weak right you should locate in the break that
I'm going to reiterate those health stone or health pot timings, and I'll say it again on the pull. You get the healing debuff, you're pressing it, or you're dead to the next tick, and there's nothing we
press
can
it
do about
anyway
it.
at 540. You press health
Yeah.
pot at 540 no matter what. Just help the healers out. It's not only the healing absorb people that can die, anyone can die because the healing absorb guys are being healed.
And we're starting to hit 100 and something, 160, 170k a tick at that point on everyone.
Yep, so heal.
Yes, boss.
Okay, so range just act. Re-step and star, do not move. Dodge. And dodge. Then you creep back towards purple. Creep back. Make sure we're perfectly stacked on purple. Dodge. Ultimate coming next.
Melee move.
Range, get back to orange, ASAP. Can see when it's safe. Range move. Now we're dodging swirlies, then soaking. Focusing boss at the moment. Ad can die passively. Ultimate now. Try and keep going. Dodge. It's like perfect. So usual shit. Heal this bait. This is gonna hurt especially much. Heal this heal. More baiting. Nice. When that's baited, by the way, range you to make sure you're not standing on that ad when it jumps, where you're gonna get that beam. Okay, so we're getting the dance now. Creep this to the middle. Heal this, make sure you're in the middle when it's in about 3 seconds. Perfect. That's perfect with that thing. Alright, it's range soaking now. Nice, now we're dancing out. Maybe watching your health hit. Try to finish the storm ad. Fighting this inwards.
In region 10.
Yeah, we can die. Well, that'll do for deaths. But we still be in the enrage. But yeah, you can die.
The pools that try were giga scuffed.
I feel like we're making it a lot harder for ourselves on that last ultimate for the on the range when we're after the two mage and warlock soaks, because we're all really spread out, so no one kind of knows where anything's going to go.
We usually pick clumps in the barrier there, no?
We're
It's just that first one
semi.
that gets us.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like range might be baiting stuff towards melee a bit more because everyone's a bit spread. But I don't know, maybe not.
I'll keep an eye out for it, but I didn't see any of that, at least.
It's like the one. Which one am I thinking? Oh, the last one after the
Searing Carnage 2, the ad is already dead, and
yeah. It's just we're all a bit spread out, so I feel like some people were forced to go right and potentially near the melee there. But I'm not sure.
Around that point, we're somewhere between purple and orange. There's a barrier placer, and then we're in the barrier, then the ultimate comes, and we sort of quite backwards.
I'll call what I mean when I mean.
I know when you mean. I haven't seen that. I think it might just be like that initial set of swirlies that gets us, but either way, we have a break now. It's half past, so. Wonder. Ready, cover? Regarding the stacking, I think one thing we can, probably the one and only thing we should say is on those fourth pools as ranged, dodge left or right, or if you want to back, but just not forward. I think if no one's near the melee at all, that rogue swirly should at least be a bit further away. I don't think we can ever completely save the rogue swirlies, but we can try to make sure they're not quite as close. So fourth pools, dodge. I guess ideally right, back to purple, but are we ready there? I didn't see. Check your runes and your files and everything else. Okay, they're going to start the fight perfectly stacked on yellow. We do not move until the swirlies come, and that's the swirlies for the pools, not the swirly for the ad, which doesn't seem to do anything. So we can stay on star and be perfectly planted, not move one step. Move. Now we're dodging swirlies, and then moving to purple. Immediately there and on there. Yeah, purple. Dodge. Gonna be ultimate now.
Melee move.
And get back to orange fast range. Fast. Nice, dodge. Now we're dodging swirlies, and then we're soaking. Remember, we're dodging these swirlies either left or right, not forward. Ideally right. Dodge. That's forward. Ultimate now.
Melee move.
These need soaking apparently. There is a lot of random range that are going to die to dog damage if they don't get with the rest. Okay, make sure we get a good bait healers. Boss was perfect. Very nice. And dance now. Get this bait. Very nice. And we soak. Good dancing outwards, healers bait decently. That looks good. Perfect bait. Get out with that current, please. Get out with that current. Good, make sure you're not close to the ad when it jumps. Now this dance we're going to be kiting back inwards. Yes.
Was it your?
Get ready to dodge the donuts. Coming in 2 single donuts to start with. Get out. Get in. See out. Oh no, yeah. Dodge. In. Run him in 2. Be double quakes in 5 seconds. So I'm gonna start moving that out a little bit. Not
Take
too
the what?
far. He's dead.
Yeah.
So we'll have a fun one. So we dodge. Move in. Move towards the ad. Dodge. Move in.
Counter care on me.
Yep, careful for the front tool.
Oh.
Was quick. And here we want to switch to the ad and finish it off in about 10 seconds. Currently we can die.
No, it looks like there's a lot of tank damage during that time, so if you need externals, that's time to start calling for them.
The small ads make you take more fizz damage, by the way, so if you're gonna randomly throw out externals, that'd probably be the time to do it. We'll look at the swirlies. Yeah, we just gotta be a bit careful now of not standing and shit. We seem to be meeting all the checks that we need to meet, and we are staying alive from the damage so far, so we're at the stage now where to make progress we've just got to get those pools where we dodge the things we're supposed to dodge, hit the things we're supposed to hit on top of the raid. Look at the orb. Arrange perfectly stuck on star and don't move 1 step until the pool's done. Do not move. Be on star. Move. That's not a good stack. Dodge. After the dodge, move back towards purple. Yeah. Dodge. Ultimate now. Back towards orange range. Be on orange. Dodge. Dodge these waves, then soak. Okay, and I arrange to bait these pools in orange. We move towards purple after the bait. Try to be in orange. Dodge right. The other right. Ultimate coming in 2. Ultimate now.
Melee move.
And we dodge. Very nice. Watch the big ad. Go work in the ad. Hit it now. Watch the swirlies. Ultimate coming in 3. We kite towards the middle. Here, just make sure you bait well at the end of this. That's nice. Get away from it. Get in. Soak, soak, soak. 2 more. 1 more, good job. Fighting outwards. I'm just going to try and finish it.
Fences if you got him.
Yep, cutting inwards. This damage is lowered now, so we should be good. Cutting inwards with this. Nice, nice. Okay, now we're behind the boss. Cleaving the ad as much as we can. Quake's coming in 3. That's the donuts. Here they come. Dodge. Move in. And again from the ad coming soon. Here it is, from the ad now. Step out. Step in. Watch these swirlies. Ready to air with these ads. Tanks are going to get slapped.
All of.
That's
it.
Okay, so there's going to be quakes coming soon. Big boss then ad. So
big boss.
Split them up slightly. So get out from boss. That's fun. There's plenty. Get in. Get out from ad, but be near it. And get in. Watch your health. Finish the ad. Do not be in front of the boss. Focus the ad now. Focus the ad. Health pot if you have the thing. And dodge. You can see on me. Focus the ad. And the small ads. Donuts coming soon. Is this health pot? Is it?
It was, yeah.
Okay. Step out. Step in. On the damage, this is the last set of damage now. Then it's the intermission.
Backup on the 4th interrupt. I guess we need a lot of backups.
So we want to take those a lot further. We can't be so close with them because we need the space. Now this is the set of pillars where we want the betas. So the master betas need to be closest to the earth ad here. So if you're not a master beta, do not be close to the earth ad. Okay, so that. So now you half and half. Still
And 5.
So yeah, this is where the master betas need to be close to the earth ad. Okay, and at the last second you step out, drop it off, and get back in. So don't go out too early, or you're gonna get clapped. You need to go out at the last second, so you're only out for maybe like 2 seconds tops. Okay, and then these soaks will be immune. So Narlock and Madsen can ice block.
I used my block to survive earlier, but yeah.
Yep, I mean, I think.
Yeah.
Narlock also didn't have his block, so.
Oh, you didn't die?
Nah, I was on cooldown.
Warlock block.
Fucking warlocks, man.
Ow.
So if we survive that, then it's just nuke the boss and pray. Yeah.
Nuke the boss, and then we do the frost. The last phase is just nuking the boss, ignoring the ad. Then it's just like the normal frost mechanics. In the last phase, the phase 3, like not the intermission, but like the actual phase 3, we do one ultimate where we raid soak 8 and 8. We do one ultimate where we let them die or immune if it's back up. I can't remember. Then after that, any ultimates are purely let them die. The only thing is dodging the balls in that phase, the heroic balls. There's nothing else too interesting.
I feel like we're getting close then, because
we are, yeah.
All of the stuff now is like just we can practice and smooth it out a bit and survive.
So it's numbers now. We've just got to stay alive for that towards the end of that Earth phase, and then we've just got to sort that second intermission out, and then it's just basically after that getting the pool, getting the kill.
Healthstone, please.
Range to be on star completely, perfectly stacked on star. You do not move one step. Let's get the baiting better this time. Perfectly stacked on star, and you do not move until the movement comes. Make sure we're perfectly stacked on star, and move. Now we dodge this shit, then get on purple. Perfectly stacked on purple. And dodge. Now we do the dance. Ultimate dance.
And they move.
When it's safe, we can see our range, get back to orange. Dodge. Dodge, then soak. Range need to get to orange now. Start moving that. And with this pause, we're going to dodge right. We're going to dodge to purple. We're dodging right. Dodge. Very nice. Now it's the ultimate.
Now they move. That's not good.
Now we just did not die here. 2 or 3 more ticks. That looks good. Okay, so now it's just about the healer baits, and you can the air ad. Okay, so make sure we don't bait on the melee. Ooh, sketchy. Dance coming now, it goes back towards the middle. Healer's bait. Please get out with that if you don't move. Can't be nuking the raid, please. And now we're doing soaks. And dance, healer's bait. Yep. Not a bad bait. Let's try to focus it anyway. Okay, now we're just dancing around the middle. And we're dodging the donuts. Out, in. Getting the adds donuts in a second. Here it comes. Out. In. Watch those swirlies, they're very big. Get ready to AoE the ads and res Tucci in 2 seconds.
GA.
Let's blast these ads down. Okay, get ready for the double donuts. Move the ads a few yards out, nothing major. Okay, step out from the boss. It's a bit far. Step in. Step out from the ad. Step in. That's perfect. Watch the front hook. You want to switch to the ad now and finish it off. Just cleave from the ad.
Get the thing, health pot here, health pot, everyone.
Southport, and this is where we'd want the ad to already be dead. So now we're going to get double donuts. Step out. Step in. Step out from boss. Step in. Yeah, we can go again. So overall, we're playing really well. I just want to reiterate that the minutiae of the pools really do matter. So that is, for example, in the mission, in the intermission, the healers, you have to be in position to bait. You can't just hope it's not on you. You have to bait. We're losing so much when you don't. And similarly, when the ad jumps, it will fixate the closest target. So that means you need to make sure you're not the closest target, unless your name is Zexia. If you fucked up and you were the closest target at the end of the channel, and you get the lethal current, you have to get the fuck out. You screwed up. You now need to make sure that you do not nuke the raid. You're gonna lose DPS. That's fine. You need to make sure that basically you're not wiping us by staying in. So if you do get lethal current on you, you get the fuck out with it. Not 5 yards and say like, oh, everyone else can move. You go the fuck out with it. Like nowhere near us. But of course, the ideal solution is just when the ad jumps to you or just someone on top of you, step out, and you don't get the current. Everything is fine.
As a rule, healers don't try and take those fast soaks in intermission because you'll never get back in time unless you're turbo like maneuverable.
Yep,
A range should get it. Yeah.
That's a good point. We have plenty of ranged. And we're all quite mobile. I mean, that's a lie, but we have plenty of range at least. I don't want to get us down though, because in general we are playing this really well. We are getting extremely close to progressing the final part of the boss. So I want to say keep doing as we're doing, just make sure we don't get lazy with the small things. Because they will start to matter a lot. But make sure we're stacked on star, make sure we're stacked perfectly on star. Check your positioning, check it's you that's on star. I see some people that aren't on star. And dodge. That's not the perfect stack I was asking for, but it'll have to do. And dodge. And get back on purple. When you can. And dodge. Don't know why there's a pool in front. Ultimate now.
Melee move.
Just die, stand and fight.
Like a circle appeared right in front of us as we were about to move. Like
Yup.
I was like, uh oh.
That's just a random circle, right? The ones that just seem to spawn randomly.
Yeah, it
That's
was
like
a
gonna
random
keep
one.
happening. Like, should we not try to do like slow creep instead of like trying to bait as many? Because it would be a lot easier to get out of that thing if we weren't like trying to stay so long. Like we can't get, or we can't avoid getting those, right? That's just gonna keep happening every pull, and like sometimes people are just gonna die because they're slow or don't have a blink.
Can't really see the melee perspective. Does any other melee have any input? Or
What would you like to specifically do differently? Because I feel like we are doing a sort of slowish creep.
But instead of baiting, you know, like 3 ticks where we're standing, we could like, you know, move like half a radius on the first tick and then another half a radius on the second tick. So like we're taking steps earlier. So if we get a bad spawn, it's easier to like to move past it because it's, at least for me, it's like insanely hard to get past it if we get a bad rogue one.
What do you think, Banco? Does that sound reasonable?
I mean, we can try, but it's.
Well, I guess we can mark Lidl on the right, and we can just follow him instead. And see what happens.
Sure.
we can try that. Pressure's on you, Daddy, now.
Okay.
If we have any melee deaths. The range which we are perfectly stacked on star. And dodge. Now we're dodging swirlies. After we dodge them, we creep back to purple. This one's a bit slower. We're fine to move on instant casts. So make sure we're perfectly on purple in the next couple seconds. Nice, dodge. That was a good stack. And ultimate.
Tiny step. Tiny step. Okay. I'm too slow.
Yep, just go again.
Yeah, I don't know. We can go back to the old thing. I guess we don't really need to learn something new, but
Don't broke,
Yeah.
don't fix
I
it.
mean, it's worth a try, but
Yeah, it's worth a try. I think we can just sort of, if we do get a completely ridiculous rogue swirly and we have a wipe to it, we have a wipe to it. It's
yeah, it's like
quite
early
on
enough in the
fight.
fight where it's like it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
that bad, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I think.
Do we have juice?
I think how we're gonna do it. If we see a rogue swirly in front of us, we just run straight to that one, not stack up because it's kind of already stacked up there.
So rogue swirly is just yeet to the left and
Yeah, just go on top of the rogue swirly, move from there.
yeah.
It's like, I think that will at least help a bit, so people don't panic and run even forward, spawning more, because we still have quite a few ticks to adjust after that.
Make sure you repair everyone.
Yep, repair what's up. So range be perfectly on start, and you do not touch your movement keys for the next 12 seconds. And dodge. Next up, we're dodging swirlies. And then we're creeping efficiently back to purple. And make sure we're stacked perfectly on purple now. Looks good. And dodge. Now it's the ultimate.
Melee move.
Range, get back to orange. Get fast. Fast back to orange. Perfect. And dodge. After this dodge, we soak. Okay, now range, we can creep back to orange. Try to be stats on orange in the next few seconds. And we dodge this to the right, back to purple. Dodge. Next up is the ultimate. Dodge.
Melee move.
Fine, press the defensive here.
Very nice. Getting really good with that tank thing. Okay, now we're focusing on the air elemental. Healers get ready to bait. And at range, make sure we do not bait swirlies in the melee path. So see the path to the middle, don't be there. Get away from the ad. Perfect. So that's the bait we didn't want. Dance coming soon. And get to the middle. Healers bait. Good bait. Get away from the ad. Good bait. CR Haga. And range through the soaks. After this is the ultimate again. Healers, make sure you're in the right position. Cutting outwards. Healers be at the edge. That's really very nice. I need to finish the air raid. Perfect. Cutting inwards. Right. Now we need to be behind the boss for healing. And donuts coming in too. Let's touch. Add donut coming now. You ready? Here it comes. Step in.
Frontal.
GA.
Now we're going to focus these ads, see me when it's safe. Now we're getting the double quakes. We only want to move out there a couple yards, like that should be fine. So move out from boss, move out from boss. Prance forward, go away from ad, step out of that. Shimmy right. Perfect. And I'd not be in front of the ad or the boss. Do not be in front of ad or boss. That position was perfect, by the way.
I won't have a bubble for the soak.
That's fine. Just die. Now we want to finish the ad off. And AoE the small lads.
Fuck, the swords are huge.
Yes, sir.
They are massive. Finish the ad off,
Right.
that's perfect.
Defensives here, like use everything you can to live. Shanair Spawny, help up. No excuse.
On boss when you can.
So now we're doing the donuts. Donuts now. Step out. Step in. Helston if you need. 3 more seconds of living. Final tick. Okay, now we're focusing the frost ad. These bombs, take them far, please. We need the space. So these 3 bombs, take them far. Okay, now we're doing the soaks. We'll have a range camp and a melee camp. So range be in range, melee be in melee. Immunities doing soak.
Back up on the 4th interrupt, please. Oh, I guess it's fine. It's fine.
So be in one of the soaks unless you're in immunity. Okay, now be in this Tempest and be away from the rock ad unless you're a beta. Beta's only ones in the rock ad. Be inside the thing though. So jump out of the last second. Perfect, get back in. Nice. Now these soaks should be on immunities. Yep, so you just fuck off and immune these. Still focusing the frost ad.
Should we pot these ads or the last phase?
I think pot these.
Yeah.
And this is what we'd want to be, basically.
Do we want the Earth ad dead before that set of swirlies? Is that
no,
right?
we want the frost ad dead before this shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, of course.
The Earth ad we need dead in the next 10 seconds. Also, after it enrages, I think we might have. Can it live? Try and live if you can. Try and live. I want to see if something happens when it enrages.
With everyone
If we
alive,
have
that frost ad is turbo dead.
Yep. So does anything happen when it enrages? Okay, so we have like a couple of seconds where it casts spells, but yeah, basically it has to be dead like within about 5 seconds of it enraging, and the frost ad dead before the 3rd soaks. But yeah, I mean that's really nice progress. Like we are obviously need to be careful. People dying to swirlies, people dying to standing and shit. Similar, same person as that, also dying to not pressing help button when you should do. So yeah, these are all things that we, including myself, should be doing better. But all in all, we are still progressing. We're seeing further into the fight. And that intermission, it's got a few mechanics, but I mean we've now seen them all. We can beat them. So we're literally like 1 or 2 pulls away from the point where we just basically optimize shit to finish it. So I mean, not to jinx us, but it probably won't go down in the next couple of pulls. But what it will do is like flop the second we get there on Wednesday. As long as we solve all the mechanics by the time we get there.
About the interrupts, for me the week I started to work at like, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, I need to mark it
with
with skull. Let me check if bigwigs can do that. Or maybe haggers can, I don't know.
My thing says only help stone, you know. Maybe not. Actually,
I mean, I can just mark it for you, Xalen.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, please. I mean, I'll
Yep.
try and do it, but I always forget.
Yep.
Especially the frost that has to be marked with skull. That's the only thing.
Yeah. From the note.
Yep, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a lot to blow everything there, but it's kind of needed. It's 100 and something K absorb, maybe even more than that. Plus, you're taking 180K damage every.
Yeah, that's the
2 or 3
scariest
seconds.
phase of the fight, healing wise.
The absorb is 400k.
400k, yeah. Either way, it's absolutely fine to pop everything there to live.
Yep. That's exactly it. But yeah, anyway, let's not forget the early phases. Perfect stack on star, please. Ignore this swirly, stay stacked. Dodge. So we dodge these, now we restack on purple. Get perfectly stacked on purple. And dodge. That was ultimate. And range get to orange fast. Range to orange fast. Range to orange first. Very nice, dodge. Now we're dodging waves, and then after that we can soak. Range creep back to orange. 5 seconds to get to orange. Watch that swirly. Now we're dodging this to the right. And dodge. Ultimate coming now.
Melee move.
When it's safe, we can see out.
Perfectly fine to pop defensive set.
That looks good. Okay, now let's play this perfectly. That means heal is baiting. Range, don't cut the melee off with the swirlies. So leave a little room for them to pass through. That's really nice. Now we kite this towards the middle. Make sure healers bait at the end of this. Away from the ad.
Do we
yeah, just going quickly.
Was it just me or was it completely invisible?
I didn't see it.
I didn't
think
see it at
it
all.
was the darkness, I think, was making it invisible, but it was there. It was very hard to see, but it was there.
What's the utility of that darkness even there when everybody's moving anyways?
You could just leave that one. It's more a cooldown. Let's put it down.
I
But you
cast
can-
Evocate just before the wipe closer. Just got like a minute.
What you could do with that Darkness Saga is just use it at the end of phase 1.
Yeah.
So you know, just before the boss is moving across the lines, we get those last couple of ticks.
I'll
maybe
rejig
to
some
I can
things like that.
I can AMC a bit earlier, and you can just use like directly after AMC or something.
Just use on the AMC. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
drop.
honestly, those last few ticks are scary.
Combine them. Yeah, I'll rejig the timer slightly. I'll go for the Wednesday.
Thanks.
What do you mean for the reclear?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that phase 1 was like almost perfect. I died in good time. You just start watching the boss's health. So if anyone can make like a mental note to call out or tell me what it is when we phase, that'd be brilliant.
Phase 1 or?
Yep. When he jumps to the middle. So make sure we're stacked on star, please, ranged. Perfect stack. Do not move off range, off start. Dodge. So we're dodging swirlies next. Now creep to purple. We've got 10 seconds to get to purple, but we have to be perfectly stacked when we get there. And dodge. And ultimate. So that was running someone straight through melee there. That's terrible. Good job living. Range get back to orange. And dodge. Okay, dodge 2 swirlies, then soak the pools. Okay, range creep to orange again. Range creep to orange. 3 seconds to get there. And we're dodging right. Dodge right. Ultimate now.
Melee move.
We can see our run when it's safe. Like your down is down now, dodge his abilities.
Yep.
Yeah, just go again.
Like probably 60% if people don't die.
60%.
Yeah, it's around. It has been around 62, 60, like everything from 61 to 63.
Okay, nice. I think our target, I want to say, is
60.
59.
I've seen people see targets 59 or 60.
Yeah, I think our target's 59, so if we get 60, we can still kill it, that's fine. But yeah, if we can squeeze in like a little bit more boss damage in that phase, that'd be nice. Makes what almost invisible? There shouldn't be anything going on there.
I think it's the swirlies.
It was the wave, so like it doesn't. Oh, here it is simple. It was just me complaining how shitty it is.
Okay.
There's the abilities hiding it.
Yeah. So that was a 500k healing global, so it's kind of a good button to press.
Yeah, sure. It's just really hard to see, but yeah, in here it shouldn't matter because there is only wave, so that's predictable.
Yep. Nice. So yeah, if we can try to squeeze out a little bit more boss damage in this phase, that would be cool.
Headstones, please. Thank you.
Yeah, range make sure we're stacked perfectly on start to start with. Then we don't have to move like 15 seconds at the start, not one step. And move. Logic swirlies next. And restack at purple when you can. Dodge. Dodge. Ultimate coming next.
Melee move.
Range get back to orange as fast as you can. And dodge. Those are good baits. Next up, we're dodging swirlies and then soaking. Range get to orange in the next 2 seconds. Dodge right. And ultimate.
Melee move.
Frontal.
Stay harder when you can. Watch your health here. Down a healer for a second.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Slightly too early.
Yeah, second too early. Right, we can go again. Time for another port.
61. Boss.
61.9, so
Hmm.
we'd like to shave a bit more off, ideally. But it's nothing unmanageable. But we can find the damage at the end. It's just might as well work towards our target.
Double feast, it's a kill.
True.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even need to see the last phase.
And he doesn't even eat his own feast. Actually called out.
Where's your embellishment?
Silence.
Okay, so arrange make sure we put stacked perfectly on start. And dodge. Now we're dodging swirlies. After that, moving to purple slowly. Purple. Yeah, make sure we're perfectly stacked on purple. Dodge. Dance.
And they move.
Range to orange. Range back to orange. And dodge. Dodge this shit, then soak. Range to orange. 5 seconds to get there. Dodge right. Dodge. Ultimate now. I'll soak them after.
Melee move.
Watch the pools. And dodge. Nice. Get away from that. Okay, now it's going to be the ultimate. I'm going to cut this towards the middle. Healers, make sure you get to the middle. Soak's coming now ranged. It's nice. Now the ultimate. Healers, make sure you bait. Creeping out again. That looks good. Watch your health here. If he's a health zone, if you need to. Ad's dying now. Let's have rebuffs. Int buff, please. And dance. So we're stacking behind the boss for healing. Ready for donuts. Ready to step out. Step out. Step in. Here are the swirlies. Oh, sorry, move out. In. Swirlies can be next. They're big. They are very big. Do not be in them.
GA.
See umbrella. Oh, sorry, Zoxy.
Me.
Okay, get ready for the quakes. Just get out. Get in. Be away from ad. Get in. Finish the ad off now. Finish the ad. Watch the swirlies. Finish the ad. Last heal absorbers, health pots.
Symbols as well. Symbols as well. Symbols. Belly Hagger.
Here. And out. And in. Have we done the health stone? Please. Please. Easy. See you guys.
Did you fucking half?
Oh yeah.
That's wipe.
And second half stone. After getting meleeed by the ad. That was insane speed.
Anyone else going for it?
No, I'm bumping. I'm just gonna kill the boss. Help me.
My man.
Practicing my bait.
You're a masturbator.
Like to be.
He is married now, so.
Not much other options, I'm afraid. Overall, I think that went really well on progress.
Yeah, I'd say so. We made some great progress on a hard boss. In terms of progress time, this is the average highest progress time boss / highest pull count boss until Rasagath. So we've made a really good set of steps towards it. We've got to squeeze out a little bit more damage here and there. We've got to just finish off phase 2, do the little tweaks here and there to survive it, and then intermission, and then boss is dead basically. Last phase is mechanically free, just this and that. So I mean, we'll have a little bit more gear on Wednesday. We'll have our reclear, we'll have our vaults. We'll have a little bit more time to check our own logs. Now we've seen a lot more of the fight and say, okay, what can I do to tweak this and that? But I think we can go to sleep happy today. We've made some good progress and set ourselves up for a kill on Wednesday. So good job, guys. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.